Hey folks, welcome back to Bro DIY. It's Wednesday, the 3rd of January 2024. Nice evening to be an American. I want to make a little short bit here about the completion of phase 1. I'm going to consider this since I got 4 switches and I have 4 phases. And then if you look over, I got actually a 5th phase because that was a last minute idea. Well, it kind of took me an extra day because I thought, daggone, I need to consider energy for my other, outside of my garage door, for my dusted on out there. It's on a different circuit. I want everything, all my lights, everything's got to do with lights on one breaker in here. And since these don't draw that much, I think that I'm safe to say that I can put everything on that 15 amp, a 5 amp garage door opener, a couple of fans that run, maybe 0.1% of the time on my 50 feet of coiled up copper tubing that I use to cool down the compressed air before it goes into the tanks, before it runs into the desk actually, and the drip filters, so I get dry air from my plasma. So I got a couple of those fans up there, and they're just stand fans, so they don't draw a lot. And I've got one of those peak LEDs. I got like flaps on them. I don't know, it's like 20,000 lumen, like a star up here. But I don't, I got a drop light up there too, one incandescent bulb. But anyway, my point is to have all lights, and the only thing besides that is this 5 amp garage door opener that I use, Since the remote's broke, I hardly ever use the damn thing, man. I just use it to walk in and out to my truck. Anyway, let's get back to the point of matter here. This is 5,000 lumens at 60 watts. Okay? And you can see, I want to tell you, what I'm going to do in phase 2, or phase 2 and 3, is as I break these lights down to fix them, the next one I break down is probably going to be this one because I want to check it out. This one here, the other day, my wife and I were making a video out here about how I modified these little holding brackets, and the thing fell. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't, no big deal. It was just, I went and touched it and the thing fell. And that's exactly why I want to cinch those down. But since I did that, since the thing took a bang, I just don't know. I'm going to check it out. And I'm going to check them all out anyway. Make sure the wiring's straightened out and replace their dimmer control wires with my bell wire, my 18 gauge. So when I'm doing that, I'm going to use an example what it's like on 40 watt and 4,000 lumens, or 40 watt and 6,000 lumens. Right now, 5,000 lumens at 60 watts works for me. I think the wattage, when you talk about wattage, it's just common sense that when I go from 60 to 50 to 40, it's just less wattage. It's just going to be dimmer. I like the fact that I'm at the highest wattage because I'm almost to the full travel, or at almost to a full travel. I'm at peak luminosity, but it stops. Oops, let me get you in the picture there. I didn't even have you in the picture, so you can see that when I get about right there. Yeah, it's about as bright as it's going to get. The rest of that, no, I don't get nothing. It's the same way conversely down here. See how I can move that up? That's where I'll leave it. But that's 5,000 lumen, which is almost annoyingly light, which is great. But if I'm looking up, it's annoying. But the thing is so great that look at this work surface. It's great. You can't even tell when this pack light is on. The pack out light is on. So I can put this thing to bed. I don't have to have it out anymore. Or maybe I'll leave it there just in case. But what I'm saying is it's serving its purpose. So this is 100% at and they do have that micro adjustment down there, which I could not get any luminosity change at all. It didn't matter if I had it all the way down, which they tell you, put it all the way down, could switch off, turn the switch on, or something like that, or start down low. And I tried to get it to creep, but I don't care. It's a garage. It's not like I'm in a museum trying to get some kind of ambience. It's work for me, so I just I was hoping that I could get it. Yeah, that way I won't have to forget about the thing being on or off, will I? But the thing that kind of jacked me up was normally if I got a 4-gang box, I would just run 4 pigtails. Well, I had to run 5 pigtails off of this. So that means 6 leads total, man. I already had the 4. It's like then I had to add this one, and it was just kind of a big deal. Kind of like last minute, I thought, shoot, man, I'll take that leg up there and run it, staple it, and then I'll start PVC all the way out, and then go out to my dusted on light out there. That is not on my breaker. That is on Tom's breaker. I want to have everything controlled by this breaker. I can put all these. They don't draw any amperage at all compared to fluorescence. So I'm quite confident in the fact I can put every bit of this light plus on a 115 amp, and then I'll have a 15 amp switch there, lighted switch that's going up to my attic, running that entry up there to a I think there's a gang up there. Yeah, there has to be, because I'm running a drop light somewhere. Anyway, I've got a great big fluorescent up there. It's really, really bright, like 20,000 lumen, right at the peak of the attic, and it does everything I need. The drop light is if I need something over top the compressor. So that kind of stuff, I can all put that on 115 amp, which is all going to run right back down here. I'll be able to pull that out of the ground. The one that ran all the way out there, I'll be able to pull that out and run it right into I'll be able to pull it out and run it right into the sub panel here. Anyway, this is phase 1. I put this little support bracket up here because I'm going to hang something on that. I'm not meaning to. I'll have all this, like I say, insulated and covered in pegboard, and this will be covered. Got a plate for that already. So it just keeps getting better, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's gone pretty smooth. I haven't made any foul ups. The closest I came to screwing up is when I just about put this thing to bed and realized I need another energy source to run out. So I went and I corrected that. So it just took a little longer. Anyway. It's going pretty smooth. It's just taking a long time, trying to do the work around everything. I'll tell you what, if I got paid by the hour, I would do a lot better. If I got paid by the job, I would starve on stuff like this. And it isn't just stuff like this. My God, I went out to change my oil the other day, and I got down underneath there, and I had to get out from underneath that Escalade 3 times until I decided that was a 15 millimeter. It was stupid. It was little stuff like that. It's like, man, take a 15-minute job and turn it into an hour. It's just crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm still so old school. I'm thinking that everything American made is SAE. But yeah, they changed that a long time ago, didn't they? They started mixing up bolts, and that's why you got to have 2 sets of wrenches for everything, man. So anyway, that's just the name of the game, and it's going pretty smooth. I love how it's working out. Can you imagine how nice it's going to be in here when I get this done? I mean, considering what it is. So I'm really looking forward to having my pack out over here and getting rid of all this clutter. And the way I start is by the luminosity. You know, you work from the top down. That's something I learned on this condominium. I started from the bottom up, and there ain't no way to go. So you live and learn. Thanks for coming back, and I hope you come back again. Thanks. Bye. Yep, that's phase 1.